Dear George, congratulations on your new marriage. I'm so happy for you. Really? God, this is harder than I thought. All right, get it together, Nancy. You can do this. It's been far too long, because you've carried the torch for me all these years, and you never got over me, not able to open up your heart completely to any one woman, ever since I canceled our date back in the 80s when you said you would take me to my high school reunion. Oh, you said it was just friendship, but I knew it meant more to you than to me. Oh, a few years later, you married and it didn't take, and I knew why, because you'd never gotten over me. Then you threw yourself into your work, and that's good because work is healing, and you became successful and the desire of women all around the world. But you never forgot me, and I could see that. I could see the pain in your eyes even when you stood on that stage accepting an Oscar and just wishing I was there to share it with you. Or the lights were too bright. I was never really sure. Well, your constant proclamations that you'd never marry again, that was just a curtain that you were hiding behind because you hoped that one day I would just fight my way through the agents and the managers and the publicists that you had and say, George, let's do this thing. Let's finally have that date. But I couldn't do it, George. I couldn't. I didn't know who to call. Anyway, George, we're only friends. Oh, sure, I wish you had said goodbye that last time when you went off to Hollywood, but I suppose that hearing my voice was just too painful. Well, actually, I remember you first went to Lexington, Kentucky, thinking you were going to be in a movie, but they really wanted you to bring your car so they could use it. But it sounds more dramatic if I say you went off to Hollywood right away. And so this chapter is closed for us both. I'm married to another, and now so are you. And it's the woman who finally found her way into your heart, a fantastic 36-year-old human rights attorney who speaks 3 languages. Good for you! I suppose it was inevitable that you'd have to find someone the complete opposite of me. Oh. Anyway, I'm glad you found her. So go enjoy marriage. Have a beautiful life. Oh, don't friend me on Facebook, because that is when they really get in trouble. Old flames together again. Oh, and if you happen to see this video and there's someone else in the room and you have to say out loud, "What? I don't know who this is." Don't worry. I'll know you know who it is. I'll just remain your little secret as I've always been. Well, except for everyone who sees this video. Oops. But remember, George, we'll always have Cincinnati. All the very best to you. Nancy. Nancy Davies? Remember? You gotta remember. I ran the teleprompter for your dad during the newscasts, and you said you'd take me to my high school reunion, and then I canceled because I was moving. No, come on, really? You've got to remember. Geesh, what a girl's gonna do to get a celebrity to remember her. All right, well, I guess I've got to write that open letter to Steve Carell about the time I asked him out on a date. Oh, hey, George, do you have his email address? George? George? Ah, jeez. Whatever.